All right. I mean, sad ending. You get, but it's the Club World Cup and one more game to go inside the group stage. And of course, this one don't mean anything much. If you get your last result, you're good to go.
What do you want me to say? I don't.
Yeah.
I why? Why? Good. So why? This is not the first time I'm calling Good So out on this platform. I've said Good So you remain complacent when it comes defensively, especially when it comes to set pieces. And you showed the same complacency twice in one game.
Was it not Cucurella's wing that he scored those?
He started from Gutso. They assisted from Gutso's wing twice. When Cucurella has already stepped forward to play the offside line. Gutso was not aware. He's always jumping too early. Track your ball and head it. It's not that difficult. The better team won today. They wanted it more. From the first half, they were showing intensity to want it more. And I have to blame the coach for that. I must blame the coach for that. Because tactically, he couldn't get Cole Palmer into this game. Tactically, we couldn't get our creative midfielders into the game. We couldn't. We really could not. And I don't even want to talk about Jackson. That he knows what he's done already. I'm sure he knows. When he was going off the field, he said "Puta madre." He knows. He's getting benched for the rest of this tournament.
Let's talk about the starting lineup first of all. He did a couple of changes. Chaluba came in, like you said. Gusto came in then. Rich James got entered the midfield. You don't expect him to play one starting level for the entirety of this tournament, especially with the full
I
season.
didn't expect him to play starting level, but I didn't expect Rich James to be in the midfield. It did not work today. It didn't work in the first half. Why not switching it up half time? Why not? It didn't work. Put Rich James in his natural position. Put a true DM there. It didn't work. If it worked, I said it works, but it didn't work. I'm blaming the coach because the tactic did not work. It's not like this tactic has not worked in some games, but it didn't just work in this game. So I have to blame the coach. He lost us this game. We couldn't get Kopama into the game. Netlo was barely into the game.
But Kopama played his preferred position.
He played his preferred
The very position when they score.
He was suffering because there was no true winger on that side.
That's where he played and scored all those goals and assists.
Oh my God, no. It is
The right wing now.
But it didn't work.
So you now blame the coach for playing him in his best position.
Was still playing a number 10. He was not playing a true winger. He had a free roam in the number 10, but we couldn't get into in the game. It didn't work. I don't even know who we're playing next. I don't even know. I don't even know who we're playing next. Why are we losing to I don't even know how to pronounce. Is it Feminines or Flamingo? I don't even know how to pronounce their name. Why are we losing to them? Yes, they're a Brazilian team. Yeah, Brazilian teams are good. Yeah, Brazilian teams are passionate. We get all that. But we should be losing to them. We're the best team in Europe. We're the best team in Europe. We just completed Europe. You shouldn't be losing to a Brazilian team.
Brazilians have had a good tournament.
No! They're not the best team in Europe. They don't have a Champions League 2. They don't have a Europa League 2. They don't have one Conference League. They don't even have this tournament. I'm tired of losing to Brazilians in this tournament. I'm tired. Porra!
At the end of the day, this Chelsea team is different from the team that won all those things that you mentioned. And I don't know, Sha, off the bench, you get Nicola Jackson came in and it's a silly red card to get, but was it a red?
I don't think it was a red, but so silly of you. So silly of you. I don't think it's a red, but so silly of you still. Because the last red card you got was because of overcomplacency, just like this. So silly of you. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. Shame on Nicolas Jackson. He let the team down again today. He let the team down. Once again, he let the team down. He needs to look himself in the mirror. You let the team down. He did. He let the team down. We could have come back and scored a second goal, but he let the team down. He left the men of war handicapped. So I can't trust you. If I'm at war and you're not going to pick up your gun to shoot the enemy, I can't trust you. He's losing trust in the players. He's losing trust in the players. So if you have lost trust in players, imagine the trust you've lost to your coach. Imagine the trust you've lost to the board. Imagine the trust you've lost to the fans. He needs to look himself in the mirror.
Let's talk the officiating. Generally, I know there were a couple of times we were complaining that's not a yellow, that's a yellow, and then the penalty call to Enzo Fernandez
was very much one-sided. I felt that the ref was definitely allowing them to play a very overly aggressive play. They were kicking Neto all over the first half. They were kicking Cucurella. Their players were overly aggressive, and we had the most yellow cards in this game and a red card. How is that possible when they were more of the aggressors? Kicking Cole Palmer's knee, slide tackling Enzo Fernandez, throwing their leg up, almost kicking Cucurella's face. You saw that. Where are the red cards? Where are the yellow cards? Where's the accountability for the referees? Poor officiating today. It was not balanced at all.
And then, are you worried about the general team spirit? And let me say, I don't know, fighting spirit of this team, because immediately it was 2-1. Immediately it was 1-1, Steph.
See,
you guys didn't look like you were getting back in the game.
To understand, I'm not worried about anything. These Brazilians are in the middle of their season. They're in the middle of their season, so they're definitely fit and they're used to this condition. These boys just came back from a long season. No break, no nothing. Playing under 100 degrees weather in the middle of America up to, you know how hot it is? So the morale is not down. Morale is not anything. These are tough conditions to play in, and you're now down 10 men thanks to Nicholas Jackson. I think they're going to bounce back in the next game. But the manager needs to put up tactics that's going to show the best in our attacking players.
How far in this tournament is satisfactory for Chelsea?
We need to go to the semi-finals. If not semi-finals, the minimum is quarter-finals. But we need to challenge for this cup. We are Chelsea Football Club. We have to challenge for this cup. We are Chelsea Football Club. We have to challenge for this cup. We have to. We must. We are in a tournament, we must challenge to win it. Every tournament we are in, we challenge to win it. It's in our blood. It's in our bloodline. It's in our pedigree. It's in our dynasty. It's in our history. We must challenge for this cup. We are not Arsenal. We are not Man United. We are none of these clubs. We are in the pedigree and we are in the pinnacle of club football. We must challenge.
Final thoughts. And was there any player out there that really did their own part of the job? You understand? Which Chelsea player stood out for you?
I think the centre backs can hold their head high and say we did the best we can. Cole and Chalobah. And I also feel like Caicedo can say I did best I can. Cucurella say I did the best I can. But the rest of those players need to look at themselves in the mirror. Neto can raise his head high somewhat, but the rest of the players need to really look at themselves in the mirror and be like, what am I doing? And how do I want to start this season? Because at the end of the day, you're Chelsea Football Club. We have a badge on our crest that says any tournament we're in, we must compete to win. And they need to have that mentality.
Thanks for watching. Right here, another one of our videos where you're supposed to like, and all our social media links. I beg, follow us on every platform because we get content